You suck my cock!
Grand Theft Auto 5 is Rockstar's biggest game in the GTA installment, selling a whopping 110 million copies and reaching an astounding $1 billion in just 3 days of its sales. However, almost 7 years later, and most likely coming to the end of its life cycle, with GTA 6 rumors coming daily, there are still many problems GTA Online has.
Forgive me, you ignorant fuck! Oh yeah, taking out some hillbilly crank dealers on a blood feud, that's what I live for.
It's no doubt that frequent players notice the somewhat excruciating pain of the load times in GTA 5 alone. To load into story mode, it's on average 2 minutes, with online being anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes long. Altogether, to play every single day for 7 days straight is 24 hours worth of loading screens, and all that seems like nothing because it's an open world server. But to be honest, most open world MMOs are on average 1 to 2 minutes long, with servers and textures loading in as well. And don't even think about tabbing out of GTA 5, because that delays it even more. Not to mention, after heist, mission, races, anything you do in the online world, you will spend anywhere from 30 seconds to upwards of 10 minutes looking at the wonderful clouds of GTA 5 Online. And from a 7-year-old game that had monthly updates prior to the casino heist, this is just poor game design on their side.
I need to meditate. Or masturbate. Or both.
Don't just take my word for it. Simply look up problems with GTA Online and you'll be greeted with pages of videos about paywalls. The idea of paywalls is simple. You restrict access to content via purchases, which would be no problem because you can just grind out missions or races to purchase that Mark II oppressor that everybody wants, or has. Well, you'd be wrong, because first of all, you'll need a terabyte, but before that, a nightclub, which means you'll spend on average about $1,080,000 for the cheapest nightclub, and then $1.3 million on the terabyte. But wait, you need that specialized vehicle workshop, which is about $495,000. And on top of the $1.3 million you'll need to spend, you'll then have to do 5 missions to unlock the lowest price of the oppressor, which is $2.9 million, bringing the total costs to $5,380,000, which seems fair, because you could just buy it for $3 million. But if you don't feel like doing all that, you still need that specialized workshop to add to the main function of the oppressor, the missiles. Really, Rockstar?
Nigga don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick.
Again, don't just take it from me. YouTubers like Gypsy and Darkspace have made similar videos, and this you can't fully blame on Rockstar. Sure, they did add in all these weaponized bikes and cars, and the orbital cannon, but players bought them, and used them as grief tools. As Gypsy said, levels don't matter, money does, which is now the harsh reality of GTA Online. Players are either trying to lag out full sessions to solo public, or leave the session and wait 15 minutes for a new lobby, over and over again. Starting as a new player may seem like a decent decision, but it's probably the worst you'll ever make. Sure, the payouts are good to begin with, but let's be honest, all the good ways to make cash need multi-millions of dollars to even begin. But, Steven, just buy a shark card. Well, buddy.
That's nice.
Shark cards are Grand Theft Auto Online's microtransaction equivalent of free money. To put it into context of why this is financially the worst idea, let's start off with a mid-tier player who needs a high-end apartment for the regular heist. The lowest apartment in that variety is $500,000. Okay, so then you need maybe a facility to do the Doomsday heist. That's $1.25 million, plus all the setups, which we'll talk about later, that you can pay off for a measly $450,000. For the best Doomsday heist, the Bogdan heist. But wait, that's only $2.2 million, which is the $92.95 purchase of shark cards, and that only gets you $3.5 million. We won't even include the fact that nearly half of GTA Online's vehicle variety costs over $500,000 to purchase, and you have the option to fill up 10 cars. That's $5 million worth of cars, plus upgrades which could be anywhere from $25,000 to $150,000. We could just spend $100 on the $8 million shark card, which after spending roughly $6 million altogether to buy everything you need, leaves you with $2 million in pocket. There is literally no profit here for anyone except Rockstar.
You only had $34. He ain't nothing but a broke boy, 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 boy.
I mean, since I was a little kid, I dreamt big. You know, I've always wanted to be an international drug dealer.
I know I barely just scratched the surface of many of the issues GTA Online has, but there's dozens of videos you can find about many of the problems, and as the title suggests, there is a but. The one thing I find other than being forced to hop online with my mate is that there is fun to be had. Messing around with friends, off-roading or making dumbass cars all the things you can spend hours on. Although these do cost money, I've been playing GTA since I was 8 years old when I first played San Andreas. And ever since, I've been hooked. I've deleted GTA 5 countless amount of times because the grind isn't worth it for me. But there is no denying that the memories made from 2013 to now are some of the best. From money drops in PS3 to the rise of alien tech in 2020, GTA Online will never fail to bring these what the fuck moments. My final thoughts are mixed. It is undeniably fun to play at times, but also infuriating to grind. GTA Online is one of the most bullshit yet memorable times I've ever had. So to finish this off with one sentence, it would be,
Rip people off and get paid for it. It's called capitalism.
You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad.